This evening, first, a deadly hit and run on Tushin Public Road has left one pedestrian dead. Police are searching for the driver and vehicle involved as investigations continue. Plus, popular social media personality Mikel Rodriguez, also known as the Guyanese critic, faces assault charges after a nightclub altercation. Businessman Brian Prasad is also charged. What both are saying about the incident. Also, a brazen armed robbery at a Linden salon leaves one woman injured and thousands in cash and valuables stolen. We'll bring you the latest on the investigation. And help is on the way. Qatari specialists are set to perform much-needed cardiac surgeries in Guyana, clearing the backlog of cases. Plus, hear about a new medical school coming soon. Finally, in Cuba, Hurricane Oscar has struck, compounding the island's power outage crisis. Millions are without electricity as officials scramble to restore services amid growing public frustration. These and more stories coming up on Headline News Update. Welcome to this broadcast of Channel 2's Headline News Update for October 21st, 2024. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. First up, a hit-and-run accident early Sunday morning on Tushin Public Road, East Bank, Essequibo, has left an unidentified pedestrian dead. The incident occurred around 2:45 a.m. and involved motorcar PSS 80190, whose driver remains unknown. According to initial investigations, the pedestrian, a male of Amerindian descent, was standing with a group on the roadside and attempted to cross when he was struck by the motorcar PSS 80190, which was speeding west along the road. The driver of the motorcar initially stopped, but after a group approached, the driver fled the scene. The pedestrian was rushed to the Lenora Cottage Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police are continuing their search for the driver and the vehicle involved. Investigations are ongoing. In other news, social media personality Mikel Rodriguez and businessman Brian Prasad were charged with assault after a nightclub altercation. Malcolm Carter has more details.
That is what I have not done.
Popular social media personality Mikel Rodriguez, known as the Guyanese critic, and businessman Brian Prasad have both been charged with assault following a confrontation at a nightclub earlier this month. Rodriguez was charged with assaulting Prasad, causing bodily harm, and pleaded not guilty. He was released on a $100,000 bail. Prasad also faced charges for allegedly assaulting Rodriguez, pleading not guilty, and was granted $75,000 bail. Rodriguez claimed Prasad struck him on the head with a glass bottle, prompting him to chase Prasad, during which Rodriguez reportedly reached for his licensed firearm. He denied assaulting Prasad but admitted to grabbing him during the confrontation. Prasad's gold chains were reportedly found in Rodriguez's hands when police arrived at the scene. Investigation continues. Reporting for Headline News Update, Malcolm Carter.
Thanks, Malcolm. Police are now investigating an armed robbery at a salon in Linden, where a substantial quantity of money was stolen and one person injured. More from Dale Jarvis.
Police are investigating an armed robbery that occurred at Kesha Slay's Zone Salon in Wismar, Linden late Saturday evening. The incident took place around 9:20 p.m., involving 27-year-old hairdresser Mokesha Stanford. According to Stanford, a male suspect with dark skin and short dreadlocks entered the salon wearing a black mask and brandishing a handgun. He allegedly stole $130,000 in cash from Stanford and a 5-pennyweight gold ring valued at $60,000 from a customer, Anil Pilu. Stanford, a salon worker, and 2 customers were present at the time of the robbery. The suspect reportedly fired a shot at Stanford as he fled, injuring her in the lower right leg. She was subsequently treated at Linden Hospital Complex and is in stable condition. Police have processed the scene, recovering a suspected 9mm spent shell, and are continuing their investigation. Several individuals have been questioned and authorities have received helpful information regarding the incident. Reporting for Headline News Update, Dale Jarvis.
Thanks, Dale. Stick around when we return. President Ali inaugurated Northwest Secondary School and Minister announces expansion of mammogram services across Guyana.
Kissoon's Furniture, Mega Sale. 7 days of savings, and I'm talking mega savings. On office, furnitures, outdoor furniture, bedrooms, dining rooms, living rooms, carpets and mattresses. Sales starts October 24th to the 30th at all branches. Kissoon's Furniture, Mega Sale. A Guyanese business for Guyanese people.
Is there anybody in this house want to worship the Lord with me?
Hi, music fans. It's here again. It's the Gospel Music Awards 2024 and the launching of Charlene Maloney's new album titled He's Greater.
He's greater.
It's a double event, one night only. It's praise and worship at the National Cultural Center, Saturday, November 2nd at 8 p.m. or 20 hours sharp. Tickets cost $3,000 and $2,000. It's Gospel Music Awards and a concert. Special appearances by Ambassador Charlene Maloney and other top Guyanese artists. You cannot afford to miss this one. Be there.
Get your tickets at the National Cultural Center, Wireless Connections Border Market, and Andrew Supermarket.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again. Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
There's a wave of heat. It's for the whole world.
If you have any infirmity, any disease, doesn't matter what the case is.
You're healed in Jesus' name. Everyone wants to hear your story.
I'm alive!
Get up, you are here! Get up, you are here!
October, Healing Streams Live Healing Services.
Get yourself ready.
For Linden, call 707-2389. Bartica, call 685-6096. And Georgetown, call 695-0942.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. Here's Credit. And today, all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all of these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, dark seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radica went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. She shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
Welcome back. President Dr. Mohamed Irfanani announced on Sunday that specialists from Qatar will soon arrive in Guyana to perform cardiac surgeries, helping to clear the current backlog of cases in the country. This announcement was made during the sod-turning ceremony for the new Letem Regional Hospital, a $6.5 billion project located in Region 9. The new hospital is expected to be completed in 24 months and will support ongoing healthcare improvements. The collaboration between Guyana and Qatar has been gaining momentum, highlighted by a recent memorandum of understanding signed last month to enhance economic, commercial, and technical cooperation. Both nations are keen on blustering partnerships in various sectors, including trade, investment, energy, education, health, and culture. Additionally, the government will soon sign a memorandum of understanding to establish a University of the West Indies medical school here in Guyana. The president said, these investments will not only boost the quality of healthcare, it will empower countless Guyanese with access to quality education in healthcare, equipping them with the necessary qualifications to propel the sector to massive heights. In this report, Malcolm Carter informs us that President Irfan Ali has opened the rebuilt Northwest Secondary School in Mabaruma, highlighting government's efforts to enhance education access and infrastructure. Here's more.
President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali officially opened the newly reconstructed Northwest Secondary School in Marbury Sub-District, Region 1 last Monday. The modern two-story facility accommodates 575 students and includes 23 classrooms, 3 science laboratories, a technical drawing room, 4 canteens, 8 washroom facilities, and 2 modified elevators. The previous building was destroyed by fire in September 2021, with the reconstruction contract signed in January 2023.
We are not just commissioning this new school. The Minister of Education and the Minister of Housing and Water outlined to you a regional strategy on how we intend to ensure every child in this region not only have access to education, but have access to quality education.
In his address, President Ali emphasized significant government investments in the region's education sector to ensure every child has equitable access to quality education.
When you look at the investment we are making as a country, when you ask where the revenue goes, for every single child in this country, for their education, we're investing $700,000 per child. Per year, $700,000 per child per year. Name a jurisdiction that is doing this.
He noted the focus on providing infrastructure and ensuring trained teachers are available to deliver effective education. He highlighted the connection between quality education and national development. The government also recognizes the importance of a conducive learning environment linked to quality healthcare. Screening programs for nursery and primary school pupils aim to identify those needing spectacles, dental care, or hearing aids.
And very soon, through investment in digital education, the highest quality of learning, the highest quality of education delivery, with the use of digital already in education, we have gone along with. But with what we are planning now, and not only for Guyana, we want the children of our region, the CARICOM region, also to have.
President Ali stated that by 2030, every child in the hinterland should have access to quality education and technical training. Minister of Education Priyamani Chan highlighted that Northwest Secondary will receive additional support to ensure the highest quality of education. Students were encouraged to utilize the Practical Instruction Department to gain skills beneficial to their communities.
We want to make sure everybody, anywhere in Guyana, wherever they live, on the highest mountaintop, in the lowest peak or valley, wherever we are, we could get an education. Nursery, primary, secondary. And it must be an education of high quality. So he was talking about 2 things. Access, you must be able to go in a school and sit down. And when you sit down in those desks and benches, you must be able to get a high quality education.
Plans for a multi-purpose facility court were also announced, further enhancing educational offerings. For a Headline News Update, Malcolm Carter.
Thanks, Malcolm. In a significant public health announcement, Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony revealed on Saturday that mammogram services will soon be available outside Georgetown for the first time. In the coming weeks, the initiative aims to improve early cancer detection across Guyana by deploying mammogram machines to New Amsterdam, Linden, Lethem, and Saudi. The announcement was made during the Guyana Cancer Society's annual fundraiser, where Dr. Anthony highlighted the government's effort to improve cancer screening and prevention. Until now, Mammograms were only available at Georgetown Public Hospital, forcing many patients to seek services in private clinics. The government has secured 4 mammogram machines currently en route to Guyana. These machines will be stationed in regional hospitals, making breast cancer screening more accessible nationwide. Dr. Anthony emphasized that early detection is critical and the expansion will reduce patient travel times and delays. The minister also discussed advancements in biopsy testing at the Georgetown Public Hospital, which now delivers results in 3 days instead of 3 months. Additionally, the government is expanding its HPV vaccination program to prevent cervical cancer and is increasing efforts to improve colon, rectal, and prostate cancer screening. Dr. Anthony stressed the importance of public participation in these health initiatives and underscored the need for collaboration between government and organizations to combat cancer in Guyana. Don't go away after the break. Must 1 million a day to swing states voters deeply concerning. And China real estate crisis. Mortgage rate cut to stimulate property sector.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again. Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Kissoon's Furniture, mega sale. 7 days of savings, and I'm talking mega savings on office furnitures, outdoor furniture, bedrooms, dining rooms, living rooms, carpets and mattresses. Sales starts October 24th to the 30th at all branches. Kissoon's Furniture, mega sale. A Guyanese business for Guyanese people.
Is there anybody in this house want to worship the Lord with me?
Hi, music fans. It's here again. It's the Gospel Music Awards 2024 and the launching of Charlene Maloney's new album titled He's Greater.
He's greater.
It's a double event, one night only. It's praise and worship at the National Cultural Center. Saturday, November 2nd at 8 p.m. or 20 hours sharp. Tickets cost $3,000 and $2,000. It's Gospel Music Awards and a concert. Special appearances by Ambassador Charlene Maloney and other top Guyanese artists. You cannot afford to miss this one. Be there.
Get your tickets at the National Cultural Center, Wireless Connections Border Market, and Andrew Supermarket.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. He is Credit, and today all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, white spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you who don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, dark seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radhika went to the supermarket and she papa buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. She shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
There's a wave of heat. It's for the whole world. If you have any infirmity, any disease, doesn't matter what the case is. You're healed in Jesus' name. Everyone wants to hear your story.
I'm alive!
Get up, you are here! Get up, you are here!
October, Healing Streams live healing services. Get yourself ready.
For Linden, call 707-2389. Bartica, call 685-6096. And Georgetown, call 695-0942. Welcome back. Now we take a look at what's happening in the region and around the world.
Good evening. I'm Malcolm Carter and welcome to tonight's regional and international news. First up, Hurricane Oscar hit eastern Cuba with 80 miles per hour winds, worsening the island's ongoing power outage affecting 10 million people. The power crisis began when Cuba's main energy plant failed on Friday, briefly restoring service before collapsing again. Authorities expect power to be fully restored by Tuesday. The storm caused 13-foot waves and flash floods risk, adding to a critical situation as food spoils, water supplies falter, and residents endure days without air conditioning. Schools and businesses are closed, while concerns grow for hospital operations. President Miguel Diaz-Canel blamed the U.S. embargo and fuel shortages for the island's fragile power grid. Public frustration is rising, echoing protests over blackouts in recent years, as citizens increasingly express discontent over daily hardships. The government has called for calm while working to restore services. Meanwhile, in North America, tech billionaire Elon Musk has pledged to give $1 million daily to a registered voter in key swing states until U.S. presidential election on November 5th. The offer is tied to his America PAC group, which supports Donald Trump's return to the White House. Voters in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, and other battleground states must sign a petition backing free speech and gun rights to participate. Critics, including Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, have raised concerns, with election law expert Rick Hassan calling Musk's strategy potentially illegal under federal laws prohibiting payments for voter participation. Despite not directly paying people to vote, Musk's approach has sparked debate over election integrity. Musk launched America PAC in July and has donated $75 million to support Trump's campaign. In Asia, 7 people working on a strategic tunnel project in Indian-administered Kashmir were killed, and at least 5 others injured in a deadly attack by gunmen. The incident occurred at a camp near Sonamarg, where attackers fired indiscriminately on Sunday night. Among the victims were 5 migrant workers, a Kashmiri worker, and a Kashmiri doctor. Indian authorities blame anti-India rebels for the assault, calling it a terror attack. The attack comes amid ongoing tensions in the disputed region, where militants have targeted workers and civilians in recent years. The tunnel is significant for civilian and military purpose, particularly in connecting the Kashmir Valley with Ladakh, a strategically important region bordering China and Pakistan. Reinforcements have been deployed to capture the attackers. India's Home Minister Amit Shah followed a harsh response, while local leader Omar Abdullah condemned the attack as cowardly. This marks the second attack since local elections were held after the region's semi-autonomy was revoked in 2019. Finally, China has cut a key mortgage rate to try and stimulate the country's troubled real estate sector. House sales have been on a decline for months now, as high interest rates and a rocky economy deterred prospective buyers, Al Jazeera's Tony Sheng reports.
The city of Wuhan, perched on the banks of the Yangtze River. Its population has doubled in recent decades, new residents housed in a jungle of skyscrapers stretching out across the horizon. But look more closely. Many of these buildings aren't fully occupied, others are only partially built. For aspiring homeowners, that should mean prices are coming down, but they aren't.
People don't want to go into decades of debt just to buy a house, especially for young people who don't get paid as much. So I'm not thinking about buying a house at the moment, and I can't afford to do so.
It's not just homeowners who are concerned about debt. Construction companies fueled China's building boom by borrowing trillions of dollars. With demand low and interest rates rising, many are now in deep trouble. Even some of Wuhan's most distinctive buildings are, on closer inspection, nothing but empty shells. This gleaming 88-floor skyscraper was built to be right at the heart of Wuhan's central business district. But it was never occupied after it was finished in 2019, and it now sits in the center of an area that's almost completely silent and overgrown. Evergrande, the company at the center of China's real estate crisis, collapsed in January with debts of more than $300 billion. In September, its chairman resurfaced in a detention camp in the southern city of Shenzhen. But such punishments are too little, too late for a vital part of the economy that now seems so insecure. Nonetheless, economists are confident new technology can pick up the slack.
I think the real estate problem in Wuhan is not particularly serious. Coupled with the rapid development of new industries, I think Wuhan's real estate issue is controllable. But honestly, the real estate sector does have quite a lot of problems.
Workers scale down the mirrored glass of the Greenland Center, another Wuhan real estate project gone bad. $4.5 billion worth of office space and residential units sitting empty for the last 2 years. It's going to take more than a bucket of soap and water to clean up this mess. Tony Cheng, Al Jazeera, Wuhan.
Thanks, Malcolm. This brings us to the end of the regional and global news coverage. Up next is the 3-day weather forecast. And that's it, TV2 Headline News for this Monday evening. As we take your leave, we invite you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. You can tune in tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. for a rebroadcast and at 7 p.m. for more news. Until then, please take care of yourself and each other.